All right, let's get us back out of just chatting mods. Let's put back into Astroneer. Now, if you have not discovered this game, I absolutely love this game. It's incredibly good. Incredibly good. We're playing a lot of solo right now. They are going to come out with servers for Astroneer the second we have servers. They have servers for it. I'm going to get one. I'm going to be, I don't know, I'll beta test it for them if they want me to. I love this game so much. And then we can all play together, which is going to be awesome. Now, of course, if you're looking for a server, great segue. My buddies over here at Nitrado are hands down one of the best server peeps. I've had a bunch of server peeps, and some of them just sucked, right? Terrible customer service, or the servers kept going on and off all the time. I've had zero problems. Zero problems with Nitrado. I have gone to them and said, hey, how do I configure this? How do I do this? They're like, oh, no problem, Kismet. This is how you do it, man. And boom, set it up. I've set up Atlas servers, cluster servers for Atlas. I've set up Arc servers. I've set up 7 Days to Die servers. I've set up Conan servers and so on and so forth. A ton of different servers for different games. I've seen some of their servers that have like 4,000 people on a Minecraft server. So pretty cool. So go out there, drop my name. I don't get nothing. You guys get an epic server host. I don't get nothing from it, but I do guys to get a free server for my community. I guess I do get something there. So full disclosure, but if you drop my name, Kismet, Kismet, right there, you'll get 10% off. So go check it out. Follow that link. Get yourself an epic server. Start playing yourself some epic server-based games like Conan or Ark or all that kind of stuff because they're worry-free. Worry-free server hosts. Like if you got a server host now and they got terrible customer service or they're charging you too much or whatever, ditch those people. You don't want to suffer bad customer service. I mean, I told my previous server host who basically told me I couldn't use my server during my stream time because they do maintenance during this time at nighttime. And I said, I'm paying you, so I can't use my server. Is that what you're telling me? Now, I'm older. I don't mess around, man. You don't try to pull that one on me. And they're like, well, you have to stream at another time. No. That's not how it's going to be. That's not how it's going to be. You either need to put me on a server that doesn't do maintenance during the time in which I'm playing on my stream, or I want my money back. I got my money back, and I went into Nitrado instead, and I've never had an issue. Never had one issue. Server never goes down. Never have an issue. Play, no problem. We played on there many, many times. Never had an issue. So big shout out for them. I love those guys over there. They are awesome. Awesome. Hope to see them at TwitchCon this year as well. So did you see the news of 76? I did. We've been talking about it all night long. The new BG mode, of course, coming in for Fallout. Also, I guess I could be loading here instead of talking. Hold on, let me load in the game. And then, of course, they're coming out with the voice NPCs and, of course, dialogue choices. Live NPCs now. And, of course, they're going to come out with the raids, too. Raids coming soon. So we'll get to do that. That'll be lots of fun. See, now I timed it perfect. I timed it perfect where I didn't rush through the story or I didn't rush through the game and try to get to the end. I got just at the end right when they're coming out with new content. I knew it, everybody. I knew it. I called it before it launched. Before it launched, I said, here's what's going to happen. There's going to be like a 6-month period of launch period where they're fixing servers and they're going to be issues and all of that stuff. And they're going to fix it over time. They're going to add some content and bam. About 6 months in, that's when it's going to get rocking and rolling. That's one for me. That's a point for Kismet right there. That's a point for Kismet. All right, so we're going to play some Astroneer here. Now, I don't have as much time as I did last night, and some of these nights have been running long, like 10 hours. Because I got to run my kids all over the place. You know, I got real life things I got to do as well. I try to balance as best I can. So we might try out the BG mode. Again, it's supposed to start today. Let me double check that one more time. Let's see. I could have sworn that it said June 10th. Yeah, June 10th through June 17th. But we don't know exactly what time June 10th today it's going to drop. I'm going to throw that in the chat just as a reminder. Right there. Boop. June 10th through the 17th. If you want to check it out, there's the link right there. You can go read up the articles on all the new stuff. Very, very fun. Now, let's get back into some Astroneer here. Now, here in Astroneer, we have discovered the cool way to power up all of our planets. And the way to do that is to utilize our landing things here and our beacons that we put somewhere. Where do we put our beacons at? Oh, over there. Oh, better not take off without our beacons. I almost did. Well, it's blocked. So what we did is, of course, me being crazy, I started with the hardest planet first. And what we did is we came over here and we tested how many of these RTGs, which are basically non-stop powers, do we need to do the hardest planet and to power up one of these kind of monoliths at the hardest planet? And the answer is 8. We need 8 of them. So we do 8 of them. And then what we do is we run around and we try to put these landing pads at every single one of these. So we can just take off, land by it, and then bring all the stuff, power it up, take off again, land at another one. And that's exactly how we're going to do all the rest of them, because that's the easy way of doing it. Now, before, what I was doing is getting on my vehicle and I was driving around trying to find all of those places, right? And that's fun too, especially on the first planet. But on the other planets, it gets harder and harder, because what happens is you have these drop-offs, right? Where you could fall down in the middle of the planet, or it's just hard to navigate. We have to drill through the mountains and whatnot to get where you're trying to go. But then again, it might have been on top of the mountain, so you might have went under the mountain and it was up here, which I've done a few times in there as well. But this way is super, super, super fun. And I always like to look for better battle tactics, better game tactics, and mechanics. I love to do that. I've heard people hating on the BR mode, but I see it as options, and options are more. So why not? I do have to do it, but human NPCs is great. I have doubled. I have doubts, but I think it's totally called at Kismet. Yeah, human NPCs are coming in. Yeah, the BG mode is for people who like PvP, right? And I don't know how successful that is going to be. I would probably say mediocre now. If they had launched it, if they had brought it out, if they had forgot the PvP to start, did it as a first-person adventure, much like the other games, right, where you have those NPCs, or you have like another vault that opens up and you go interact with them or whatnot, and then brought the PvP in later, I think they would have had a better response. But, you know, sometimes you just got to go for it, right? And I give them big credit for just going for it, man. But that's like boss mode, man. That's some really risky stuff to change the formula of Fallout and take it in a different direction to see what happens. And they've had to take a lot of backlash. They've had to take a lot of stuff. But again, I like how Todd Howard comes out and says, you know what? We're working on it, man. We're making it better. That's all you can really say at this point, right? You know, you can't blame the community like some game people do, right? Some publishers, they blame their community. They blame everybody else. They say there's nothing wrong with our game. What are you talking about? It's fine, right? Bethesda does not do that. You got to give them credit for that. They do not do that. They do not say there's nothing wrong. They went in. Great example, Sea of Thieves, also No Man's Sky, right? They didn't blame everybody else. They said, oh, hold on. We're going to work on it. We're going to put our heads down, and we're going to go to work making it better. And I give them huge credit for that because not everybody does that. Not everybody does. And that's a hard thing. You know, the hardest thing in life is to admit when you made a mistake. I mean, there are so many people in the world that would rather die than admit they made a mistake in life. I'm going to go click over there. I'm going to go over this one. Then to say they make a mistake. I'm at the age now where I was like, oh, my mistake. My bad. Right? Oh, there it is. Look, we found it. Ooh, that worked perfectly. Right over there. So I just, you know, if I make a mistake, I just say, you know what, that was my bad. Sorry, everybody. And then I just roll on with life, right? What happens is people get so obsessed with trying to be right all the time that they don't realize that it's pointless. It's pointless to be right, right? If you're spending all your time trying to be right, oh, I should have forgot to bring the RTG. That was my bad. That was my bad. Hold on, let's put this thing down here. I gotta go back. I got talking and I forgot. I knew there was something I was forgetting. Hold on, let's go back. All right, see, we got the beacon over there. Oh, right there. I don't think we're gonna be able to click it in time. We'll try. Nope. Oh wait, maybe it's this one. Oh, it's this one. That was a good guess though. Trying to find that side one. The side ones are hard because you can't rotate sideways. That was the one. That was my bad. This is also a great place for ammonium right here. Now again, if you've never seen this game, it's called Astroneer. Fantastic, fantastic game. Awesome space game. It's a little cartoony, but the mechanics of it are just top notch. Especially you can shape out the world. You can shape the whole planet out if you wanted to. And of course you can build bases, you can explore and do all that stuff, and they're always adding stuff to it over time as well. Yeah, I don't think we're going to be able to get that from this far side here. We might have to go all the way around again. That's okay. We'll take a moment. Take a moment. We'll talk about some stuff. So, yeah, you know, hey, that's free content, right? If you don't want to play the BR, you don't have to. But it's free content. Might as well, right? Get stuff for free. I mean, you paid for Fallout 76. You might as well get the free loot along with it. That's me. I'm going to super loot all that free stuff. Give me all the free modes and extra loot and all of that. I feel better about Bethesda seeing this update. I hope it turns out well. Yeah, same here. Same here. I've got to go now. Be safe, everyone. I'll be back. Kismet streams again. Nice meeting everyone. Awesome community. Thank you, iMute. CX. You take it easy, man. Have a great night. Appreciate you being here. Appreciate you coming in. Hope to see you next time. See you next time. All right, everybody. We're going to wander around here. Again, if there's anything you want to talk about, feel free to say hello in the chat. I don't mind. If you want to chat about some stuff, you want to chat about some 76 or some Astroneer or whatever else you guys are up to. I always like to chat with peeps in the chat here, but usually right about now is when everybody's been watching me for like the last 5 hours, and they're like, they get a little sleepy, so my chat has a tendency to slow down. It does happen. It does happen, but not wrong. Oh, wait, speaking of, hold on. Well, I'm going around here. I'm so bad. Look, I'm playing another game on my iPad. That's how old school of a gamer I am. How hardcore. There we go. Bam, 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 bam. You're like, Kismet, what are you playing? I am playing one called Mining Tycoon. Actually, let me get the exact name of it. Idle Miner Tycoon. And it had the word tycoon in it. I mean, the second I see the word tycoon, because I'm the Wasteland Tycoon, or in this case, the Space Tycoon. Did I miss it? No. Still coming up. There it is right there. So I definitely had to try it out. It was a sponsored event. Loving it right now. I've got 26.6 AA, which is more than $1 trillion. More than $1 trillion. All right, let's try this again, this time with some power. I was about to ask, what are you playing? Hey, I have this game. It is incredibly great. If you have not played it, I've only played it after launch. I did not play it previously, even though Big JP did donate it to the stream. I appreciate it, because I had it on my wish list, and he donated it. And then it came out on release, and I'm like, man, I've been wanting to play that game. I'm going to try that game out. Second I started playing this game, I'm totally addicted. Totally addicted to it, and incredibly fun. And you know how I play. I take my time. I don't just rush through to the end, try to get it done as quick as possible. I take my time playing. And that's why I'm only at the higher levels in Fallout 76 on my primary character 6 months later. Because I go and I read all the terminals, and I take time to learn where all the loot is, and how you can get better powered up at the very beginning, and whatnot. And that's how I like to do it. I like to do multiple playthroughs. Like, I've done this several times now here in Astroneer, where I'll get to a certain point where I'm not quite finished doing all the powering up or doing something, and I go, man, I could have done that beginning way better. And then I'll start over from scratch. I'll do the same thing with Stardew Valley and other things to learn the deep game mechanics that give me a huge advantage in the game eventually. All right, so where's that sucker at? Where is that beam of light? That way, okay. So actually, I'm going to mark this so I don't forget. Whoa, 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 whoa! Honk! There are mobs in here that shoot at you, as you can see. That way. I'm pointing in the direction I need to go. So what I need here is I need a landing pad. I'm going to use my little vehicle here. And I'm also going to bring a beacon. I don't need this beacon here because this actually acts as a beacon. So, when it's on the ground, that is. So we're going to try to navigate our way there with our little vehicle here. And see if we can make it all the way over there. And we've been testing out different tactics in the game here. The easiest way to power these things up. And I believe this is the easiest way. Because you have a small vehicle, so it's easy to navigate. Doesn't require a lot of power. All you really need is the landing thing. And I tried a bunch of different ways. All you really need is the landing pad and your vehicle. Right? And when you're in your vehicle, by the way, the mobs do not shoot at you. Look at that weird thing right there. But the second you get out of your vehicle, though, look out. What is that thing? I don't think I've ever seen that before. Now, again, I've played through a bunch of times, but I have not seen everything. And that's what I like. I'm going to create myself a little walkway along the edge here. Oh, it's a research item. All right. All right. That's what that is. Maybe I have seen that before. I've never seen it on the side of the mountain like that. I have seen the research here before. Now, grabbing the research from here, of course, is going to be worth a lot more research than grabbing it, say, from your starter planet. Oh, actually, I feel like that way is the easier way. I see a way around the other way. Hold on. Let's go this way. Yeah, way easier. Again, notice that this thing's not going to shoot at me when I'm on my vehicle, which is nice. We could power that up, but we're busy. Oh, that's a lot further than it looks. All right, that's a lot further. Whee! Now, what also can happen is you can fall down into like a cave or into the actual middle of the world. But really all you need is two things in this game. You need oxygen, which I get from my vehicle. And then, of course, you need power, which I also have attached to my vehicle right now. So we're good. So the hardest part is getting there and then getting back. That's going to be tough. I feel like we need to just kind of go down the side here. Nice and easy. All right. Nice and easy down the side here. Up along this mountain. Yeah, look at all that research. Huh. I don't think I've ever seen that much up on the top, but then again, I'm on a different part of the planet, so don't think we're going to make that. Now, again, one of the funnest parts of the game is the actual voxel shaping, where you can go in and you can shape out. Like that. You can also put a drill on the end of your vehicle and drive that way, which is pretty fun. And then we're literally just going to try to make our way through here. Might not be wide enough. We'll find out. Oh, we got this. Whoa! Hold on. That's a drop off. Let's pop out of there. This is looking iffy. Iffy at best. Sometimes I just like to risk it, right? Just to go for it. Go for it, see what happens. Both in life and in game. What do you think about the character perk NPC? What are you talking about? Character perk NPC for what? I feel better about Bethesda's seen this update. Yep. I want the name of that game. This game? This is called Astroneer. It's fantastic. Fantastic game. Absolutely. It's one of the few games that I can absolutely say is a buy. Absolutely. I mean, this is like a $60 game you're getting for like 30 bucks. I have a lot of fun playing this game. I have a good amount of hours in it now, too. Still having lots of fun. Good to challenge yourself to start over and be even better the next time. Better the next time. Now, what we're going to do right now, first we're going to get rid of this bad guy so I don't accidentally back up and step on him. We're a little too close, too. There we go. You don't want to be too close. Those things explode and hit you. What we're going to do is we're going to go up here using my little shaper. And we're going to make ourselves a bit of a platform for funsies. And again, this is the voxel shaping, which is incredibly fun. I'm using my little shaper thing. Now, you don't have laser guns or anything like that. Use your shaper for everything, including killing enemies like I just did, or getting rid of enemies. You do it also for picking up resources and all of that, and so on. So what I'm doing here is I'm just kind of shaping in some dirt. Like so. Kind of just making myself a little platform here. Now, we could have just done it on the ground. But there's just something cool about making your own platform. I don't know. There's just something super cool about it. Like so. And then we're going to go ahead and grab this from down here. And we're going to stick it... let's stick it back a little bit. Say right here. Boom. And then we can go ahead and expand it. Oh, if it's going to let us. Am I too close? Too close. Down there I can expand. This is not big enough. It's not wide enough. No problem. We can fix that. We have the technology. So what happens? You see what happened? Do you hear that thing? Now it's got an X. That means I ran out of dirt in my little canister. So I'm going to go over here and I'm going to grab a bunch of dirt. I know some of you already know all of this. You've played this before, but this is for people who just kind of wander in my stream and say, Kismet, what are you playing? What's this game all about? I play a lot of different games. I play a good variety of games. I try not to get stuck in any one game. I try to build up more of a community like, hey, what's up, Kismet? Hey, what are you up to? Oh, I'm playing some games. What are you doing? Oh, that kind of thing where you can just play whatever you want. Just come in, hang out, shoot the breeze, have some fun, as opposed to just getting stuck to one game like Fortnite or, you know, Battlegrounds or whatever. I like to play a variety of games, and that's my favorite thing. I don't like to get stuck into just doing one thing. Life is too big to just get stuck in one thing. Yeah, it won't let me do the landing pad here. Oh, look at that. We just learned something new. For some reason, it won't let me do the landing pad. I've done this before and been able to put the landing pad down. But for some reason, this particular spot, it will not let me do it. Oh, wait. Right on the edge. There it is. Oh, hold on. Make it a little bit wider. Yeah, I think it's got to be a certain distance. Yeah, or I have a certain area to drop the platform. All right, perfect. Looks good. Where do we make that ramp at? On this side? Yeah, right here. Now see how we can see our vehicle way off in the distance so we know what direction to go back to? Now, I'm not going to take my vehicle with me. I'm actually going to just leave it here. And we're going to try to make it all the way across and see if we can run all the way back to our vehicle. If we die, then we're going to be coming back here, running back over here trying to get our stuff, which is going to be way harder. Now, I do have some stuff on the back that makes it a bit easier. I do have an oxygen tank here. I do have a portable oxygenator, which we'll go ahead and put up here just in case we need. Go ahead and swap this around a little bit so we know our oxygen levels and all of that. And we're good to go. But we could drive our vehicle back, but we're going to leave our vehicle here so we can just package it up later and utilize it. So let's go ahead and go for a run. Now, we know exactly the way we went, hopefully. We can remember. Remember that we walked along this outer edge. Now, we're going to also be... Oh, there it is right there. How about that for convenient? We're also going to be looking for some resin along the way, watching out for bad guys. Now, the great thing about resin... Actually, let me just get this organic off of me. Great thing about resin is you can use it for oxygen filters. So if you are in an emergency and you're like, Kismet, I'm going to run out of oxygen, just look for this as quick as possible. And I like to keep it on oxygen filter when you're running, just in case. I'll actually just make one just to make sure. But when you're running, make sure that you got that oxygen filter set. And I can switch to my other mod. Whoa. I can switch to my other mod, but I want to be able to shape those out in case I get into trouble. Well, free energy there. But there we go. So we got an extra one here. We got an oxygen filter, and the next one, an extra one. I think we're good. So we're going to run along the top here. Mob's going to shoot at us now, though, because we're out of our vehicle. But we can kind of backtrack up and over. We know that it was here. We know we went down this way. Again, when you shape out, it makes it a lot easier to do your stuff. Watch out for those things. They'll explode. There's a whole bunch of things that will attack you. Now, here's a problem here, right? We got to run all the way back up. We have to try to get back up to that level. Now, the first thing we want to do is watch out for these things. Watch out for all these plants that they're not going to get us. But we can just make our own ramp. Maybe make it up a little bit. And this takes a little bit of practice until you get this down. But look at that. Now, this also takes electricity, so watch out, or energy. So watch out you don't run out of dirt, and you don't run out of electricity. But I think this is like the haiku of this game. It's literally, I can just shape myself up to the cliff, and I'm good. Right, now I'm up on the top of the cliff. That just saved me so much time than running around and trying to find my way up. And again, we got to watch out for baddies. Right there. Look at that skill. Look at that skill. While I was sliding, I got it. Pretty good. Pretty good. And there's research and all that kind of stuff back there, but we're making our way back to our ship over here. Now, the whole point of driving our vehicle over there is so we could bring that medium landing pad with us and then drop the landing pad off there, and then we're good. The whole, because we can't carry the medium unless we're just, like, physically carrying it. But then, of course, when stuff is shooting at us, then we're in trouble. Let's go ahead and take this out. Don't need that here anymore to confuse ourselves. Like so. And now, the cool part. Oh, wait, I didn't put a beacon down. Ah, I forgot to put my beacon down. Alright, we'll try it anyway. Darn it. Forgot my beacon. I was talking and I forgot. Well, maybe we can just see it. We know it's in this direction. We'll give it a shot. Might be able to see it just on the side there. That's where we just came from. Yeah, being able to see it on the side is the hardest part. I made a base on the side one time, which is really cool because you could see it had 24-hour sun, but it was very hard to click it over there. So this is just kind of a test. So we put a landing pad down. We expanded the landing pad. It should show us one of these bubbles off to the side eventually, and then we should be able to land there. But I didn't put one of these beacons on there, but I didn't see any more off to the side there, so we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. Should have put that beacon down, darn it. And you can see I've got a beacon here, which shows where that one is. We may not be able to click on it. We may not be able to even see it. Got to click on the outer edge. We'll see when we come around again. Kind of feel like it was going to be before the one that we had before. I was told about asking what you're playing. You have this game. Cool. Yeah, Astroneer is the name of this one. Fallout 76%. The character perk NPC. Fallout 76. I don't know what you're talking about, Raz. Is there a character perk NPC? I have not seen that yet. I'll probably watch that the Fallout part of that Bethesda thing after the stream while I'm waiting for my kids. My kids to do their thing and pick them up and do all of that stuff, which I have to get to today. We're going to see if this works. Maybe it won't work. You never know. Maybe it was all for naught, everybody. I kind of feel like, oh, I feel like it's going to pop up. I believe that one's it right there. I believe that one's it. Let's go try. The best thing we can do is go try. Now, we would have known for sure had I put the beacon down, but let's go try and see. Nope. That's the exact same one we did before. Alright, I feel like we're going to have to run back and put the beacon down. Let's go. We got our extra oxygen filter. Yep. Let's go. Now, we've also got a portable oxygenator, so we have enough power. We can also generate power that way. We're just going to run back because the Kismet fail. That was my bad. I forgot. A lot easier to navigate when you're running, though. A heads up. But also a lot more dangerous. You can die, and then you got to try to make your way back over here with no equipment. It's pretty tough when you have no equipment. Oh, I think we're going right. When all else fails, go right. Oh, we didn't take our bridge. We should have took our bridge over there. Alright. That's okay. That's okay. We got this. We got this. We'll just slide down where we slid down before. Sans vehicle. Whoa, geez, that made me jump. God, it gets me every time. I'm so easy to jump scare everybody. That's why people donate, so they can make me jump scare. I'm so easy to get. I'm so easy. Now, again, if you are enjoying the stream, please do me a huge favor. Consider dropping $1 or $2 on the stream. All donations are going to my mods to get them to TwitchCon. I'm going to be streaming every single day until TwitchCon or until we unlock that red bar right up there. I do appreciate y'all being here. Please take a moment and say, you know what? I think, you know what? I like heroes behind the stream. I like all the people, the unsung hero who rarely ever gets credit unless they're in my stream. I give them lots of credit. Shout them out every time I stream. Show them the love as well as raise funds for about 4 to 6 months every single year to bring them to TwitchCon for all the kindness and help they give out here on the stream. And if you also want to get some epic loot, you can check it out down below the stream. You get Kismet loot. We're going to go around TwitchCon. We're going to collect a bunch of swag and send it to you, as well as t-shirts and all that other fun stuff that you can get. All right, here we are. The only problem is there's no oxygen here until I get up here to my vehicle. There we go. All right, let's be much smarter about it this time. Let's go ahead and actually put our beacon down that we brought to bring over here for that very reason. There we go. Now we got our beacon. Let's wait for our free oxygen to go back up again. We got another thing for oxygen filters. Let's go. Okay, now we got the beacon there. Let's see if we can actually see it. Now, this might be a fail. This might be we don't have the ability to see this on the side of the planet, which means we can't land there, which means we can't use our ship. And that's okay. Because what I'll do is I'll just build a road right to it. I'll build a road from where you can land to wherever you need to go, and then we'll make it go. Because we know that'll work as well. I can literally just build a road. I mean, Kismet Road Building Incorporated. Uh-oh. Something hit me. Stop hitting me. Shooting spikes at me. Things shooting stuff at me. Am I even going in the right direction? I thought it was this way. I hope so. Find out when we get over this next hill. Whoop. Dodge and roll. Dodge and roll. Whoop. Dee-dee-dee. There we go. Feel like I'm going off course a little bit. Whee. All right, making our way back to our ship, and we're going to test this sucker. Some research in there. Now, running past all these resources is tough for me. I don't like to leave resources behind. I like to mega collect resources, or super loot, as I like to call it. But we don't got time for that right now. Speaking of time, yeah. All right, we're looking good. Yeah, I went way off track there. I went way off to the right. But that's okay. You know, all roads lead to Rome in this case. Keep on tooling along. Now, my oxygen's starting to get low, but it's within sight, so I think we'll be fine. No bridges or anything we need to make in between us. So we've got plenty of oxygen. And we'll give this another try. I feel like I should come over here and get all the research, too, and bring that back. Or just make a whole research center here and just keep putting all the research here. All right, we'll take off again. Now I should be able to see the purple one poking up in the sky. I changed it to purple. That's where we landed before. Can't see the purple one. All right, well, we'll go around and see if we can see the beacon around on the other side. Now, what we're doing is we're trying out a test here. And that is to put the landing, just to run over, put the landing pads down, put a beacon down, which tells you which is the next one that you're working on, and then go back up into space and see if you can land on it. Now, it works on this part, because this is the hardest planet to do it. So we just went straight to the hardest planet and see if we can do it. Now, I've already powered up the planets before, all of them except for just a few. And I was trying to find a better way of powering up the planets, and this seems to be a much better way, at least in the center ones. Now, the side ones are hard to get to and hard to find, but let's see if it eventually shows us our beacon here as we're going around to the other side, coming in from this top side, and see if it actually gives us one of these little things to land on. And we've already put them down along the middle ones. It's really easy to just take your vehicle on the easier ones. But on this, we're trying to see our beacon off to the side there. And it looks like I've not seen it. Because normally right about now, between this one and the next one popping up, That's where I would expect to see it. Or even I just see it, expect it to pop it off the side of the thing there. But if we got to bring a vehicle and we got to do it, we'll get her done. We'll get her done. We'll make 2 landing pads. We'll make a landing pad on there, which is where you land, and then you just drive it where it is. So that still save you time, though, because you'd be closer to that thing than to have to try to drive across the whole entire planet. Either way, we will make it work. But I'm just hoping I see that purple one pop up in the sky there. There we go. So for the last conversation that I partook, the world placed further than from beginning, real and wishy-washy. What are you talking about? I think crossover between both are real. Okay. All right. Again, I have sleep apnea, so if you were talking about something before, I don't remember. I'm sorry. That's it's like being in a dream state all the time. You know, you wake up from your dreams, you don't always remember all of it. That's pretty much my day. That's pretty much my life. So if you come up to me and say hello to me at TwitchCon, in about 10 seconds, I'm going to forget your name. So don't feel bad. I'm not doing it on purpose. It's something I have to live with the rest of my life. So remind me. Remind me whatever you're talking about, because I will not remember. I'm sorry. That is just part of my condition. So that's the one we landed at, but I do not see that purple one. I do not see the purple. Wait. Nope. Oh, it's right there. Oh, I got it. Did I get it? No. By complete luck and accident? Oh my gosh. That was complete luck. I saw the line for the thing, and so I clicked on it, and I got it by luck. Hey, better lucky than good, right? All right. We know we can get to it now. That's too funny. That is just too funny. I saw it between the clouds. So we know when we get right to the red, we got to see between the clouds. Yeah, there it is again. We land on it again. Oh, let's make sure we don't run out of fuel. I think we can get it again. Confirmed. Nice. All right, I got an idea, though. Hold on. Let's use this idea and see if we can make this even better. Let's make it even better. Some of you already know what I'm going to do. I know you do. You see me done this like 20 times now. Or 100 times. I don't know how many times now. Going up to the top. We're going to run out of dirt, I already know. Yeah, already run out. Well, that's kind of dangerous. Fall right off the side there. Get a bunch of dirt. Where's my dirt thing at? Am I not collecting the dirt? Oh, my wide mod's not on. It's like, man, that seems to be taking a while. My wide mod wasn't powered up. There we go. See, it makes a special noise that when you get the canister full. So we're gonna go straight vertical here, everybody. There we go. There's my wide mod working now. Whoa, there, little dude. You got this, bro. You got this. I believe in you. All right, we made it. Except for we need one little thing. Whee! We're going to take the beacon. Grab that sucker. We're going to put it up on top. In fact, we might make it even higher up on top. We'll make it like a little tower up. Oh. Hold on. Now, here's a cool thing. Watch as I can go under here. Do it from under because it does the tether right through. Pretty fun. How would you feel about Fallout 1 Remaster? I actually don't know how much Fallout 1, but I think it uses the same gameplay as XCOM. Well, XCOM uses the same gameplay as Fallout 1, to be specific. It does. It does use turn-based, but it's very old school. Very old school graphics and all of that stuff. If they remastered Fallout 1, I would buy it in a second. If they made it exactly the same, and then they made it exactly the same, even if it was turn-based, and updated the graphics, I would buy it like that, and I would play through it right here in the stream. Without doubt. I love the story of Fallout 1. It's the one that started it all. The incredibly great story by Interplay. Incredibly well done. I mean, I could still play it today. I mean, even if it has the older graphics and is turn-based, easily play it today. Holds up. One of the few games that hold up old school, right? Oh, I gotta take some from over here. Oh, and I ran out. All right, we'll have to make do with up here because I ran out of dirt and I don't want to run all the way back down and back up again. All right, we'll put it up here so it's up a little higher. Maybe we can see it above the clouds. Oh, that doesn't seem dangerous or anything. Woo! Kismet with the skills! Woo! That was fun. All right, now we got to be able to see our beacon here, but I saw it now. I could see it through the clouds. Now, that might screw me up, by the way. I might not be able to see it through the clouds now. But we got to get all of our stuff and bring it over here. So we're going to go ahead and put all of our stuff down here. Anything else we've got in here, put that beacon on me. We've got to get from that one to this one, and this one to that one. We got to go back and forth a few times to power this one up. Now, once we have this powered up, we don't have to come here anymore, which is great. Bouthouse coming in, dropping the Dragon Hammer, crushing that follow button, becoming part of the Wasteland Tycoons. Welcome. Also, thank you to GemX as well, Jetus, It's Chief, Punky Punk coming in, Ryan Cap, Yo Boy, Bobby, what's up? Big Jig 69 and Lakers fan. Hey, go Lakers. There's 76 or 75-26 coming in. Clash Royale. Wow, I'm way behind. Anonymous, thank you so much for the biddy as well. Arfahad coming in. Dakota. Wow, man, I am way behind on these. I get so focused in Fallout. Crystal Pistol coming in. iMute CX. Saucy Danny. Edward. Wow, man, you guys have been crushing those follows. Albert, Wired, Vapor Gamer, Vampirus, The Silver Hammer. Wow, man, I did miss a lot of these. Dr. Dabs. I remember Dr. Dabs. There we go. Thank you so much to all of those people for hitting that follow button, becoming part of the crew up in here. Welcome. Come on in. Get yourself an ice cold Nuka-Cola in the fridge. Relax. Take it easy. Hang out with a lot of awesome people. Feel free to get yourself some popcorn, some candy, some ice cream, or some more healthier snacks, which I'm going to get here in just a second. And hang out. Feel free to say hello in the chat. People will actually say hi back to you. I know it's crazy, right? It's crazy. Bouthans, feel free to everybody say hello to Bouthans in the chat. Hanging out. So yeah, JR from before, I don't remember, bro. Fill me in on what we were talking about before. I feel like it's something relationship-oriented. I don't remember. Dee-dee-dee. There it is over there. Dee-dee-dee. Gotta get around here so we get to our other base. You're gonna go get popcorn? There you go. I think it's this one. Let's go. See, I can see this one through the clouds, but I can't see that one through the clouds over there, which is a bummer. All right, now this is where we need to go to get our power to bring it over there. And we were smart enough to bring these things called packagers, where we can go ahead and package up our stuff. We're just going to go ahead and do this. We're going to remove the power over here, move this over here, package this baby up, and take it with us because we've already powered up this one. Looking good. We already got one of our RTGs over there. So I think we're good here. Let's just put this in here. Let's take our table. Like so. We'll take a round of power here and we'll come back for all the rest of this stuff later on. We're going to say this one, well, we'll leave it as red for right now. We'll come back and we'll change it later. All right, off we go. And we're going to move all of that power and resources over to the other one. Now I'm just going to try to click. Second it'll allow me to. I'm just going to try to click on it. Oh, it's right there. We got that down now. Look at that skill. So I thought when I put it up higher, it might come up out of the sky, but it doesn't. I can't see it from that side. But that's okay. We figured out how to make it work, and we're on the hardest planet, so that we know all the other planets are going to be way easier than this. All right, let's get our vehicle out of the way. Back that up just a little bit. And we'll just rotate this around. There we go. So we're going to take our platform out. And again, this works so good. It works so good. So much easier than trying to do your vehicle or trying to drill through and wander around looking for it. It is much, much easier. We'll go ahead and try to grab our thing. Drop it right there. We'll take this RGG, put it there. Now, if I do this right here, right now, and we tried it with 4, it's not enough. See the lines there? That's basically telling you you don't have enough power. Right about half as much power. So we'll go ahead and cut that out. And we'll go back and we'll get some more power. Let's go. Let's see. Guns coming in. Hello, Guns. How you doing? Welcome to the channel. My name is Kismet. They call me the Wasteland Tycoon, or the Space Tycoon, or the RPG Tycoon, or whatever you want to call me. Most of the time, they call me the Wasteland Tycoon, though. I do play a lot of Fallout, but I love playing other games as well. Hello, I'm new to your channel. I really like the way you stream and your positive attitude. What game is this? This is a phenomenal game called Astroneer. I cannot recommend any game more highly. If you like space games, if you like exploring, if you like shaping out the world and making it into your own, I feel like you're just basically ripping off the developers. It's like 30 bucks, and I feel like it's better than some $60 games that I bought, by far. Some $100 games that I bought the collector's edition, too. Definitely. If you like this type of game, though, this has to be your type of game, and I enjoy it. Really fun to shape out the world and to go to each thing, and you have all these achievements you can unlock and whatnot, and all that kind of fun stuff. Right now, we're powering up the hardest planet in the game, which actually, this will be the first time I've powered up all of the planet. I've powered up part of it before, but this will be the first time we powered all of it up. We're going to try to use our little sneaky technique of clicking right through there. Works good. Works good. We learned something new today. We learned something new. Right now I'm playing on PC. My current setup is I have 2 custom-built PCs. One is my streaming PC and one is my gaming PC. I stream the video from my gaming PC through an amazing Elgato HD60, which is 60 frames per second, and then goes into my streaming PC, and then I pipe it out to you guys via OBS. I am also... Whoop! Press the wrong button. I meant to press C, I pressed V instead. I guess we're clicking on that again. Let's hope we can get it a second time, everybody. Let's hope we can get it again. We're going to run out of fuel. We're getting dangerously close of running out of fuel. That's okay. We can always build up a base and make some more fuel. That's okay. All right, let's try to exit this time. There we go. So yeah, this is Astroneer, an incredibly great game. I would definitely pick it up if you like space games. It's hand down just fantastic. It's just fantastic. It's fun to play and whatnot. This is not a sponsored event. They didn't send me a code or anything like that. I just really enjoy playing the game. Though I do sponsor stuff from time to time, and I'll tell you to you straight, when I'm doing sponsored, you'll see it in my title. I don't ever try to deceive people. You know, somebody came to me and said, Kismet, here's all this money to play this game. If I don't like the game, I will not play it. I will absolutely not play it for any sum of money. I only play games that I enjoy, that I think are really great games that my community will enjoy, and that's why people are here. Because I know I'm just going to tell it to you straight. I'm not going to BS you. I don't have ulterior motives. I don't care about money. I don't care about all that stuff. Though money's nice, you know, if you want to pay your bills, so please consider hitting that subscribe button. But I put every dime right back into the stream. There we go. We got it powered up. Got it powered up. We did it, everybody. That was a tricky one. That one took some finagling there. All right, so we're ready to repackage our stuff and move on to the other side. All right, let's go ahead and package up our little car over here that we're going to use to run to the other side of the world, which is going to be even more tricky than this side. Okay, so we got our vehicle there. We got our extra beacon. We're going to need our landing pad here. So we'll go ahead and bring that. Like so. I think those are good. Let's go ahead and take this. Let's try to take as much as we can this time, so we don't have to make as many trips. There we go. And we'll go ahead and package. So we only have to make one trip back, right? Because we're going to package this up and we're going to take everything with us in one shot. That'll make it a lot easier. Really, 2 shots, because got to come back once. And we'll go ahead and bring our thing there. Actually, we'll put this up on the top. There we go. This will be easier for us to get that off of there. All right, this is done. This is done deal. So let's go ahead and change our little beacon here. Or no, we'll leave our beacon because we're gonna need to come back to this location. So we'll leave it on purple, and we'll make our next one blue. So that's it. We're gone. Now we got a little bit of a problem here. We're getting low on fuel, so we might have to make a little pit stop. Let's go do it. Off we go. Hopefully we have enough fuel. We'll find out in a second, won't we? We'll find out in a second. We are getting really low fuel. Let's see. We might get up here and we'll run out of fuel. No, we're very close. All right. I can see there's a little bit of a line right there. If you look on the canister, there's a little bit of a line on the top there that's telling me I have a little bit more fuel. So we're going to go ahead and launch. We're going to go back to my primary planet where I have my mega base, where I'm making all of these things. I bring all the resources back to my mega base, and then I build stuff there, like these big rockets, big tables, and all that kind of stuff. You guys can take a quick look at that. It seems more complex than it is, by the way. It is not really that difficult to get into. If someone like me can just dive in feet first, I'm sure you can get in there and do it as well. There you go. Let's see. Kismet, where are you from? I am from Southern California, USA. I'm born and raised in the OC, as they call it, Orange County, California. And I grew up there for about 30 years, and you know how the story goes. You find that special someone, all of a sudden it's like lightning striking. And you say, whoa, there's something special about this particular lady or man, depending on what you're into. In my case, my wife, my beautiful woman. She basically dazzled my world, and I been with her 26 years. 26 years. We have 3 beautiful daughters. She is from, and her whole entire family is from Tennessee, which is like, you know, on the East Coast, and I'm from the West Coast, which is a whole culture shock as well. I mean, they talk different. They have different words for things like toboggan. Like most people think of a toboggan, at least I do, think of it as the, you know, the sled that you slide down the thing. Like you get on your toboggan, you slide down. Now, toboggan here in Tennessee is a hat. It's one of those little beanie hats. That's your toboggan, and they actually shorten it to boggin sometimes too, just to throw a little extra dialogue in there. So I'm born and raised there, but I moved here to Tennessee because they have incredible, great schools, and that's why I wanted to raise my kids, because I grew up in a very dangerous neighborhood where, you know, you might get shot or stabbed every day in LA. It's very dangerous there. There's 9 million people crammed all into one little spot, and of course there's 5 lanes, 6 lanes of traffic. Doesn't matter how wide they make the freeway, it's always jammed with traffic because there's just so many people in one little area. That's just how it's going to be. Just how it's going to be. So that's where I'm from. That's where I'm from, and I have a good time. Where are you from? Feel free. You're watching me from Greece. Is it beautiful there? I heard it's beautiful in Greece. My wife would love to travel there. I had some really great tickets, by the way. $300 tickets back in the day when I was in my 20s. That was a long time ago. $300 tickets round trip to France, or I think it was to Paris. To Paris and back. $300 per person. I know it's sickening today, isn't it? Sickening. So I got those tickets and I never used them because I was a workaholic. That I just gotta throw out the truth. I worked all the time. Didn't have any kids, didn't have wife, didn't have anything like that. So I got those tickets. Me and my wife were gonna go. Then we couldn't go, so I extended them, and then we still ended up not going. But my wife would love to go to Greece and to Paris and all of those wonderful places. I'm not much of a traveler myself. I don't typically travel a lot. I do like to go to new places and talk to new people and, you know, get the whole experience. But after about a week, I'm good. Back home, back in my little sanctuary, my little command center here. I actually have 5 monitors running at the same time. I have all the computers and all that fun stuff. I'm good. Back with my wife and family, wherever they are. That's where I like to be. That's pretty much it. So there you go. So yeah, I hear it's beautiful. Getting popcorn at 2:19 in the morning. I've done that many times. many times. Late night popcorn run. Popcorn is much better for you, by the way, too. Much better for you than getting candy or ice cream or any of that other stuff, though. That other stuff is really good. But I got to go easy here. I got to go easy. I got to get ready for TwitchCon. I got to walk around TwitchCon a lot. So I am, today is the first day of taking better care of yourself. That's what I tell myself when I get up in the morning every day now. I'm going to say, take better care of myself, or take better care of yourself in the mirror, because I'm going to be talking to me. I'm going to be going to the gym today. Going to be, of course, starting on my juicing again, what I call a reboot, or what's called a reboot, where you basically stop drinking, bad soda. You stop eating a bunch of bad food. Now, you can have it anytime you want if you want to keep that weight on you, which I don't. I can already see it on my face. At least 5 pounds, probably 5 pounds up here and on my legs, my stomach. Maybe another 5 pounds, maybe 10 pounds. But we're going to work on that. We're going to work on that because that's what happens during the winter time. I typically put on weight because I don't like going outside. It's too cold. Too cold. Now, of course, when I was in California, I was in better shape. One, because there's no winter really in California. It's beautiful all the time. It's like 75 to 80 degrees year round. Like December 25th, it'll be 72 degrees, 80 degrees there. And that's why there's so many people jammed there, because the weather is so fantastic. And I get the thing, hey, Kismet, what about the earthquakes and all of that? I've been through earthquakes. Here's what people do in California with earthquakes. This is what they do. They go, is that an earthquake? Is it the big one? No? Okay. And they go right back to sleep. That's exactly what they do. I know, I've done that many times. Many, many times. Watching me from New Mexico. Awesome. Awesome, Gizuni. Hopefully I'm getting your name anywhere close to right. I butcher everybody's name. Consider it part of my charm. There we go. I'm on a diet, so I don't eat junk food. I'm never on a diet, but I do stop eating bad food. Because I feel like when you're on a diet, you're only going to crave that more, right? Oh, there's one hiding underneath there. Look at that. You're only going to crave that thing. Like if I say, hey, I'm never going to have soda or Dr. Pepper again, I know that's the thing I'm going to crave the most, and it's gonna make me crumble. And there's nothing worse. There's no one who's going to beat you up more about failing when it comes to something like that than yourself. You're just going to beat yourself up big time. Oh my gosh, I was on a diet and I had a donut or I had a soda or whatever. It's okay to have it. It's okay to have that. If you really want it bad enough and to have that weight instead, right? And the body is supposed to do that, by the way. You know, your body, if you're overweight, that's what it's supposed to do. It's supposed to take food and store it up. You just have extra energy. It's not fat. It's extra energy attached to your body for when you need it, when you don't have food. And you don't have that stuff, right? Feast or famine. That's basically how the body works. It's no big rocket science like they try to tell you in all these infomercials. It's no big deal. It's no big mystery on how it works. That's for sure. Oh, wow. Look at that. We ran out of... I just realized we totally ran out of fuel when this was the last run we had right there. We made it just in time. There's no big mystery. That's basically how the body works. It takes fuel. It either uses the fuel or it converts it to saves it for later. And that's basically what the fat is. Now, of course, to get rid of that fat, you need to burn it off. And how do you burn it off? Well, muscle uses fat, right, as fuel. So if you build up muscle, it'll start to build up the muscle. It'll start using the fat cells as fuel. It doesn't convert fat into muscle. It uses muscle to fuel, or uses fat to fuel your muscles. That's the best way I can explain it. It's pretty much not too much rocket science. You just need to bring in less calories than you put out. You need to go out and, work out, or at least go for walks. I find walks are really great. You basically just go for a walk, say 7 minutes that way, 7 minutes back. It only took 15 minutes of your time. If you're in a nice neighborhood, not if you're in a bad neighborhood, but if you're in a nice neighborhood, get out, get on a walking path, or maybe you got a green belt like we do here in Tennessee where you can walk along there. A whole bunch of other people are walking there, so it's fairly safe. Do it during the day, not at 3 o'clock in the morning, because that's a dangerous time. I don't care where you live in the world. Go for a walk. And here's what will happen, and I've done this before, where you walk 7 minutes that way and 7 minutes back. And then the more you do that, I used to do it at break when I used to work somewhere else before I did this. I would, before I worked for Apple as well, because I work from home. But I would walk 7 minutes that way and I walk 7 minutes back. And then I would find after time that I could walk further in the same 7 minutes. And that's how you know you're starting to gain endurance and you're starting to gain that muscle, and you will see the weight come up. I lost 10 pounds just doing that. Just doing that very casually. I'm not running. I'm not even wogging, as I like to call it, which is kind of between walking and jogging. I call it wogging. I see people do it all the time. They're running They're not quite running, but they're not quite walking. They're wogging. I made that term up. You guys owe me a nickel if you're going to use it. I made it up like 30 years ago. Long time. So yeah, I just normal walking, right? Get your kids, get somebody you like, a neighbor, a special someone, and say, hey, let's just go for a walk. 7 minutes out, 7 minutes that way. I want to work a little bit on my health. I want to treat myself a little bit better, or take better care of myself, and just do that. Start very, very slow. Now, of course, if you have medical conditions, always consult your doctor and all of that stuff. You know what to do. They're your life decisions. They're all on you. They're your choices. But something very simple like that does have a huge effect after a while. Like me, I stopped drinking soda as much because I get the big Sonic 44-ounce soda, or you get the 7-Eleven big gigantic soda. You know what I'm talking about, or whatever your local liquor store is, like your Weigel's or whatever. So I would sit there and I'd drink that, and then basically it just adds 10 pounds. I mean, that soda it tastes great, but it is really not good for you. It's acid. And it just adds massive pound to you because it's basically sugar. Basically sugar water is what it is. But it tastes great. I love me some Dr. Pepper. I'm not going to lie. I love me some cherry Nuka-Cola, as I like to call it. But if you drink too much of it, it will come back and it will get you. And how do I know? I lost 50 pounds right here. I was disabled in the bed 4 years ago. Couldn't go anywhere, couldn't do anything. And here I am, 4 years later. Partner streamer on Twitch, partner with Discord. All these sponsors down below. Why is that? Because I never give up. I'm relentless. I'm relentless. I will never lay down and say, oh, well, I'm going to take the easy way out. Just going to lay down in this bed, let my wife take care of me forever, and just sit here and do nothing for the rest of my life. I don't think so. I don't think so. You got to be relentless. You got to go after it. You got to get that thing. If you want it bad enough, you got to go get it. If you want that special someone, you got to go out there. Now, don't try to be a secret agent or whatever. Just go over there and just talk to them normal, right? Go up and talk to them and say, hey, I think you're wonderful. Whatever their name is, if you know their name. Or you say, hi, what's your name? And you say, oh, hey, I think you're wonderful. I saw you from over there, or I saw you at church, or I saw you at school, or whatever it is. It doesn't take a lot, everybody. It doesn't take a lot. The ladies know what I'm talking about, right? They like sincerity. They like respect. Don't go up there and say something sexual. Don't go up there and try to be witty if you're not funny. If you are funny, that's a big advantage for you. So good luck to you guys who are very funny. But just go up there and be honest and say, hey, I'd love to go out, if you want to go out for dinner or you want to go out to a movie. Both of those are perfectly great ways to get started. And if she says yes, get the heck out of there. Say, oh, great. Okay, I'll see you on Friday at 8 o'clock so you don't ruin it. Just get out of there. Don't call her 53 times. You might text her once or twice during the week if you asked her out on Monday. You might text her on Wednesday and say, hey, we still on for Friday? Oh, we are? Okay. Well, can't wait to hang out with you. It'd be fun, right? And then you'll maybe even ask her what type of movie she wants to see, right? Let her pick, guys. Let her pick, guys. She don't want to go watch, she don't want to go watch, blam, blam, blam all day long. Right? Unless she's into that. Maybe she's into, like, Terminator movies or whatever. I don't know. Whatever she's into. Let her pick. And there you go. That's all it takes, man. Now, again, if it's going to hurt if she says no. Or he says no. Ladies also. It's going to hurt bad. There ain't nothing like that. That's a huge pain. But, bling, bling, bling. You leveled up in real life. You leveled up. Now you don't have that as much of a fear of asking someone out, hopefully. And you can go out there and just try again. It's going to hurt. You're going to fail. You're going to make mistakes in life. Give yourself the freedom to fail. People are so afraid of failing that they won't even do stuff. They won't even ask that special someone out. They won't even go to the gym. They won't even go that extra little bit that bridges you to that next level in life. I suggest go for it. Today, go out and do something that you might be a little fearful that you might fail. Now, make sure it's something safe and make sure it's something smart. They're your decisions. They're all on you, what you choose. But try to go out there and do something. Do something good, right? Treat yourself better today. Today is the first day that you're going to start treating yourself better. And I suggest it because it does make a huge difference in your life. I'm a prime example. 45 years old, disabled, to partnered streamer, and able to get around again and able to drive and spend time with my family and my wife. That's a huge bridge, man. And I had to cross that bridge. It was a very, very long bridge. I'm still on that bridge, by the way. I'm still on it. It is never going to go away. Every day I have to say, okay, getting up, going to get some stuff done today. We're going to get some stuff updated for the stream. We're going to, we're going to work with some sponsors. Maybe I can give away some free loot to you guys. I work 7 days a week. 7 days a week in between helping my kids and wife and all of that other stuff. And I put every single dime right back in the stream, and currently putting every single dime and getting my mods to TwitchCon. So If you donate, you know it's going directly to them. That's not even for me. That does not even cover my TwitchCon. That is just their TwitchCon. Try to get 7 of my mods who help behind the scenes all the time to TwitchCon. So if you do enjoy the stream, consider dropping $1 or $2. I mean, every little dollar does make a difference. $1 closer. I do appreciate it. But know that you never have to donate. You can come in here and hang out anytime. I see it off to the side there. You come in here and hang out anytime. Just relax. Take it easy. You don't have to, subscribe or anything like that. I appreciate you guys just chilling out. I love my lurkers. I have lots of lurkers in the channel. If you ever wonder why, there isn't like 50,000 people talking in my channel, it's usually because people just lurking, as they do. A lot of people do that in my channel. Because I make it very lurker friendly. I don't call out lurkers. I don't, go down the list of people that are in chat. Maybe they're busy doing something, right? They could be, chilling out with a wife and family and all that. Why did I come back here? I just realized I came back to the wrong spot. Let's go back up again. Let's waste some more fuel. Yay! So there you go. Call the dictionary up and put wogging in there. I'm tempted. I'm tempted. That's a good one. All right, so now we did that side. We got to remember what side it was, too. Now we got to try to get to this other side over here, which I think is going to be the harder of the two, because I haven't seen these bubbles off to the side here. But I'm just going to click over here as we go around and see if we just get lucky. Maybe we can't see the bubbles off the edge of the planet. Just like we can't see that bubble over there, right? So maybe there's some bubbles over there that I can't even see, that I can just maybe click on and be lucky enough to be way over there on the side of the planet. See, I want to get it right over here at the side. Somewhere over there. Yeah, like right there. Yeah, it looks like one right there, but I don't think it is. I can't click it. So we might have to go for a journey on this other one here. We might have to go for a whiles. I'm going to try to go all the way back around to the red one that's not flashing. And see if we can click on anything off to the side here. I think the closest one was one that's just one over. Like right here. That's the closest one I'm seeing, because I can't see any of the other ones over this way. And you can't rotate your rotation yet. It'd be nice if they added that, where you could rotate, kind of this way, west-east, and then north-south, or, North Pole, South Pole kind of thing. That would be incredibly useful. But I'm kind of feeling like this is the closest one that we can see and click on. It's not that far from our current beacon. It's about halfway, so we might be able to see. The whole thing is that you want to be able to see that blue beam in the sky. If you can see that blue beam in the sky, you're styling, because you know exactly what direction it is. We know it's on that side, so when we do land, we can make sure that we kind of aim that direction. But we'll see if we can see anything over there. I feel like this is the one. I don't remember seeing the other. You know what? Let's just go for it. Sometimes in life, you just got to go for it, everybody. Try to orient ourselves as well in the direction we think the beacon is, like this way. Yeah, I feel like we're gonna be on a little bit of a drive on this one. Okay, so we'll get out here and we'll put our vehicle down, and I could bring the medium vehicle or the large vehicle or the buggy, but I find this vehicle is really the all-in-one best vehicle to drive around. Because it's small, easy to navigate, all that stuff. Oop, I gotta watch out for this bad guy over here. Whoop. Shoot my stuff. Look what he did. That wasn't nice. Cool thing is you can flip it over, though. You can try, anyway. There we go. Over here, same thing. Flip it over. All right, we good. Again, if you have any comment or questions, feel free to throw them in the chat there. Mods, we got about 30, 40, 50 minutes. I think 20. Yeah, 50 minutes. Just less than an hour. All right, so I feel like it's in this direction. I always find all the holes and stuff to fall down in. I feel like it's in this direction, so let's just tool a little bit this way and hope we see a big old blue beam in the sky. We're going to go here to the edge. I feel like this is the edge over this way. Oh, Kismet for the win. You see it? You see it right there? Man, those Kismet tips are the stuff. 50 minutes for what? We got about 50 minutes left of the stream. About 50 minutes left of the stream because I do got to run out and drop off all my kids. You know, the responsibilities of being a good parent. Drop off my kids at their various different stuff they have to do today. Then I have to sleep. And then guess what I'm going to do? Come right back and stream some more tonight. That's exactly what I'm doing. I'm streaming every single day. Every single day on behalf of my mods to get them to TwitchCon. So again, if you are enjoying the stream, please considering hitting $1 or $2 on the stream. And normally I don't ask for donations for me. I don't say, hey, you know, pay my rent or whatever ridiculous stuff that some people do. I just do it for other peeps, right? If you guys, like, when you sub, that goes toward the stream. All that's going to go right toward it. Keeps the lights on, keeps the internet on. That's what that all goes to. I do not pay myself. I do not make any money. I'm past the age of making money solely for making money, right? That is not my purpose in life anymore. Some people, that's what they're all about, is just about the monies. They will do anything and everything for money. I am past that stage in life. I don't care. I don't care. I don't need it that bad. The wife is out working again. She didn't have to work for 10 years, by the way. Didn't have to work for 10 years. She did have to work hard doing something else, though, taking care of my kids, which is very difficult. Very difficult. I think we're just going to do this the easy mode, just make ourselves a road, as you can see. We can just shape ourselves out a road, because this game is awesome. Awesome. Oh, we'll get a little bit more. There we go. So we're going to vicariously make a road across here that we're going to try to drive our vehicle over, which sounds like a horrible idea. But then again, and I'm even going to make it curved. I don't know why I aimed it that way. I should have aimed it right toward the thing. And then we'll make it angle down. Now that we got to this side, we can go ahead and use some of the dirt from this side. Try to angle it down. Now we could make it wider. Right, like on this side, I'll make it a bit wider. Oh, and there's no power. All right, out of power. That seems like a horrible idea. But let's do it. Again, I could make that much wider if I wanted to, but I like to have a little fun. Like to have a... Oh, no! Oh, no, I just realized we forgot to bring the landing thing. Whew, I'm glad I realized that now before I got too far. All right, hold on, we got to go back. Gotta head back. Let's go. There we go. What do your wife do for work? She works at the sheriff's office. Works at the sheriff's office. I'm not going to tell you which sheriff's office. I'm not going to tell you where or any other detail other than that. But that's basically the gist of it. So don't mess with me. I got a connection with Johnny Law. There you go. Much love to all the peeps who look out for the little guy. The police, the firefighters, of course, military. Big love to the peeps out there keeping it safe for everybody else. That's not an easy job, right? Because even the people you're trying to protect or trying to help, they don't always appreciate how much hard work you're putting into it on their behalf. I do. I appreciate it. Big time. Flatten that out a little bit so we don't fall in that hole again. Alright, I totally forgot, everybody. That was another Kismet fail. I forgot the landing pad, which is what we're going to need to land our vehicle over there eventually. Alright, but we do remember what direction it was. Somewhere off this way. I ran into it anyway. Ran into the wall anyway. Come on, turn. This thing has a little bit of trouble turning. But I do remember it was kind of in this direction. There it is. Now, I could bring extra beacons, by the way, so it'd be easier to find my way back. I could put it on the bridge here so I know where the bridge is at. and so on. But it's just extra stuff I have to carry around. So we're just going to go for it. Because we crazy. Now, this vehicle sometimes doesn't turn on a dime. So I suggest to slow down in the corners. You can also catch some serious air right there. There we go. So now another smart thing to do is if you're trying to find a waypoint, just use your dirt. Make a big old tower like that, which is going to show you how to get back. Whee! There we go. Show you how to get back. It's going to say, okay, this way is the right way, right? So I line up this and I line up that. That's how I get back. There we go. We're just going to keep going straight toward it. Oh, boy, that one's way up there in the mountains. Let's go left. Now, we're going to get to a point where we won't be able to see that beacon anymore. So that's why we're going to need our other kind of waypoints to help us. Or we could bring extra beacons, like I said. Oh, look at all that ammonium. Holy moly, this planet is like planet ammonium. I'll remember that, that's for sure. Look at all them resources. We got this. All right, again, when you get off your vehicle, right away, make sure that nothing's going to kill you. All right, again, we could have put a beacon on there and a beacon on. See, look, I can even see it. See the silhouette of it? I can see the silhouette from here. So that's good. Another thing, by the way, you can jump down on your vehicle from up there by hitting F. All right, let's keep going. So this was nice about the little vehicles. You can navigate through all this little brush and stuff. It's going to be a long run back. Hopefully we find some resin on the way. But we're going to run back. We're going to run back without the vehicle. Oh, we got this. We got this sucker. Oh, yeah. Watch this. Great little tip. If you've been driving all the way there, when you get close, that thing will go down out of your way. I'm feeling this side over here. Right here. We already got a nice start to our platform here. Holding down the control key to shape in. Try to shape out into this organic. That rock there. Okay, looking good. Let's go ahead and get our landing pad. See if it's going to let it put it down. We're too close. Again. Oh. Need some power, and I need some power, and I need some dirt. All right, that's it. We did the hardest mode. We did the hardest planet. We already know how to power it up. So once we get this one powered, that's it. We're done. Now we can go down and core the planet, and this planet's done. And that's what we're going to do with all the other planets as well. May I know what time your streaming hours are so I can watch again? Absolutely, Gunzy. You can always find my streaming hours in a whole bunch of different places. First, they're right down below the stream. My schedule's always down there. Also on my offline message when I'm not online, you'll see my schedule. But I stream pretty much every day at 11:59 p.m. Eastern Standard Time or 3 a.m. On the kind of following morning. So, it's Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Saturday, Sunday, 11:59 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's U.S. time, or kind of Eastern U.S. time. And then on Monday night into Tuesday, it's 3 a.m. and Friday night into Saturday, 3 a.m. So, essentially 3 a.m. Saturday morning, 3 a.m. Tuesday morning, etc. Is this Aatrox? It is. It is the hardest planet so far, and we are using a new technique that we've been trying. And again, I like to play games where I don't just look it up on wikis, or I don't have people come in and say, Kismet, just do this. That's the easy mode, right? I like to learn as I play, as I go through. Old school. The old school way of playing games. So I'll go in, and I'll not look anything up, and I'll just write it down as I go and have fun. Just discovering stuff. I think discovery is part of most games. Part of the fun of most games. All right, let's see if it's going to let me put this... Oh, it's not letting me put this one down. Oh, I didn't unpack it. Hold on. It'd probably help if I unpacked it first. Duh. That happens sometimes in this stream. There we go. All right. Sometimes that happens. My brain get a brain freeze. There we go. Easy mode. Okay, so we'll go ahead and power up. We'll get some oxygen here. We got to remember where we came from. Now, remember it was on the high side here, so we have to look around, say, uh-oh, which way do we come from? Now, I remember us coming down from the high side here. We hit the outside edge of one of these, the outside edge of this. So most likely we came from this direction. Now, we left ourselves some clues that are going to help us go back the other way. See it? You guys see it? Right there. So we left ourselves a bit of a monolith that tells us that's the direction we need to go. Right? Now, we could put a beacon. I usually turn them to orange, so I know they're navigation beacons as opposed to other beacons that I use. And then I could go toward there and go toward there. Works just as good. But you can also use that, especially on a planet like this, where you have a like a yellow background or a silhouetted background. Very easy to find your way back where you came from. But beacons also work as well. But I just didn't want to bring extra beacons. That's just me. Speaking of beacons, let's try to remember to put the beacon down first before we leave. And put it over here so it'll help us find our way back. So we'll go ahead and put that in there. We're going to call this one the blue beacon. And we could take our vehicle back, but then we'd have to repackage it. Though we have to repackage it anyway, but we'll just leave it here. And we'll look for some resin on the way back. Now, I've also got a portable oxygenator. And I've got some organic here, too, that I could probably just leave behind. Don't want to bring that with me. Just get in my way. And now the fun part, trying to make it back on foot. Portable oxygenator works great, but you will eventually run out of power. Always good to bring some extra power, like I got a small wind turbine. Or solar, if you're on a planet that does that. But we've got to navigate our way back to where we came from to get to our ship, and then we'll bring our ship over here, maybe. We'll see. We'll see. Alright. Oh. Feel like we need to make a bridge. Now, the more of my power I use up, the less power I'll have to use for my oxygenator. So keep that in mind. Jump for it! Nailed it. Nailed it. Now, remember, it was kind of back in this direction, and we'll look for our next kind of beacon that we built. Oh, we can actually just see it from here, right? But we did make a monolith over this way. That tells us where our bridge is. Whoa, look out. Tried to get me. And so we're going to head toward that. Watch out for holes in the ground. I didn't see any resin, but I'm sure there's some around here. So I'm going to go ahead and burn some of my energy here by using my portable oxygenator, which is pretty cool. We'll just let that fill up, because that's the most important thing. But what you should be looking for along the way is some resin as a backup. Always keep your eyes out for it. Also, you can look right over here. Look at this. We got an extra power cell. We'll grab that. That'll help us keep our oxygen going. And we're probably good from there. I mean, it's not that much further. We made this cool bridge. We can just cross back. Now, the hardest thing is clicking on that thing on the side of the planet. That's going to be the hardest of all of it. Very, very tough. Oh, there's our resin that we don't really need, but we'll get anyway. We'll get it anyway, just in case. Now, we can carry an extra resin because we have it on oxygen filter. So, if you want to carry an extra item, have it set to the item at the bottom of your backpack. Thanks for being here, Wood H. What's up? Plants are serious on Aatrox. They are. But once you know what they're all about, not that bad. Oh, look, we can see our other beacon in that direction. Our other beacon from here. As long as you know what's up, you're good. And we found a much easier way of powering up the planet. not even going to bother using my thing there. I got it. By finding a way of taking your landing pads and putting them by all of these monoliths, putting a beacon down, like we just did. So we literally just went all the way over there just to put the beacon down. And to do the monolith to see if we can actually get to it. Now, we know it's blue, so we know it's off to the side here. Now, for some reason, because it's on the side of the planet, you can actually not see the beacons up above the cloud cover on the side of the planet. But we can just try to keep clicking over here, as you do, and see if we get it. Now, we got it from this side over here. There's one over here that you can't even see. But I believe we just click along the edge here. We might be able to click it at some point. Or we might be able to see that line through there as well. Not seeing it yet. Again, we're looking through the clouds at the edge of the planet. This is going to be the hardest one on this planet to click. Absolutely tough. So I'm just going to keep randomly clicking on the cloud cover. That's how we got it last time. It's on the side of the planet because, you know, if you look, this would be right over here. Right? So pretty much on the side. Wow, that timing! That timing. We also know it's by the green one, by the way. That timing. I think we got it, everybody. That's a powered up planet right there. That's a powered up planet the Kismet way. The Space Tycoon way. The easy mode. There you go. We have got that sucker unlocked and unleashed. Let's go, baby. We power this up. We done. We done up in here. That's how you do it. See, I didn't know if that was going to work or not. That's part of the fun. Part of the fun is not knowing. Is trying stuff out. There we go. By the way, they got these extra large platforms. You haven't played Astroneer in a while. These are awesome. These extra large platform Cs. They are pretty sweet. All right, we just got to go get our one more round of stuff. This planet is completely powered. And then we'll just work our way across all the planets. We'll probably go to each and every one of these things. Just put down, we'll just bring a bunch of beacons and a bunch of landing pads. And we'll just go to every single one, put them all down. And then we'll just use our ship to go every one and power each and every one up. Be pretty fun. Pretty fun. All right, so we got to get back to our other one here, I believe our purple one, to get the rest of our gear. And I believe it is on the other side of the planet, so it's going to take us a minute. There we go. What time is it where you guys live? In New Mexico. Yeah, they're in Pacific time, like California time. Yeah. There you go. Yeah, about 3 a.m. For me, it is almost 6 a.m. 6 a.m. So I feel like I'm still in California time, even though I've lived here for like 15 years. Everyone says, oh, we get used to the new time zone or whatever. Now, I think my natural time is Pacific time. That's why I'm up so late. I'm usually up late anyway. But 6 o'clock in the morning still feels like 3 o'clock in the morning to me. That's why I can stay up late and do all of that. That's my natural time. It's kind of more toward the evening. I'm not an early riser. I've never been an early riser. I'm like dead in the morning. I'm like a zombie. And for me, I'm like, screw it. I'll just sleep when I can, which is what my doctor told me for my sleep apnea. I just sleep when I can. Sometimes I'll get 2 hours of sleep. Sometimes I'll get 5. Sometimes I'll get 6 or 7. But because of my sleep apnea, it really feels like about 30 minutes of sleep. Now, imagine if you only slept 30 minutes every single day. Then you would know what it's like to be me. That's how it feels every single day. But that's what you got to do in life. You gotta just keep rolling on. Got to do your best. Enjoy it along the way because you only get so many minutes, and I plan to spend mine hanging out with awesome people like all of you right here in the street. Because that's what I love to do, and I ain't going to let anybody stop me from doing it. There we go. I'm going to come back and get that ammonium at that red one. Of course, there's ammonium everywhere here. I mean, we could literally go to any of these, and there's just ammonium everywhere on this particular planet. Very, very nice. Come on, purple one. Oh, I feel like it's coming up. Oh, green one. What? Do we go past the purple one? Or did I change it to red? I thought I left it on purple. That just freaked me out because we started at the green one. Maybe I missed it. I wasn't paying. Maybe I was talking to chat. 13 a.m. is a Monday. There you go. 13 a.m. Basically, if you ever want to know military time, by the way, if you guys don't know the secret yet in your life, you just take whatever the number is. If it's like 13, you take two off of it, then you know what time it is, right? So it's 11 a.m. for Browns Hans. I'm terrible with people's names. I butcher everybody's names, and I also forget their names very quickly. All right, we got the flashing. We got the green one. We got the flashing one, and then we should have the purple one. Did I pick up the purple one's beacon? I don't remember picking up that purple beacon. Oh, here comes the sun. Here comes the sun. Dee, 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 dee. It's all right. Dee, 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 dee. Now, unless you're up all night playing games and you have to go to work now, then it's probably not going to be all right. It's going to be tough. Now, I think I switched it. I should. Why did I switch it? I think I should have left it as purple. Darn it, I think I did. Got two flashing ones. We got a red one, and I bet you it's this one. We have two flashing ones. We have one red one and one green one, which tells me that all four of those are taken. So one of these is the other one. This is not it. Not it. All right, luckily we got lots of fuel now. We outie. Oops, we're not outie. We're going to press the wrong button. There we go. I could have sworn I left that as purple. I don't know, I'm just freaking myself out at this point. Maybe the next one will be purple. We'll find out. Yeah, that's the red one. It must have been the one before that one, so it's the one after the green one. We'll go look at the red one. What the heck? Let's go. I think this is the one that had the... I wonder if this makes this go faster, by the way. If you just land on this one and then it gets you faster to the next one. That's not a bad idea. Yeah, this is where all the ammonium is. Just taking off and launching, taking off and landing. Alright, to the next one. That might actually make that faster. Next one's going to be the green one, which is my base. My primary base on this particular planet. Which we already know. So we're going to pass that. Well, whichever one's my primary base, I always put a green one on it. Just so I know. Man, I must have been out of it when I did that. I could have sworn it was purple. Maybe I picked up the purple one and I left another one in its place. That could have been it. Let's go see. You know what I mean? I pick up the purple thing and I took it to the new place. And I picked up the one that was actually by the landing pad. Nope. Oh, wait a minute. No, it was purple. Hold on. Man, that hit me like a smack in the face. That was like, wha-chow! Like, hit me right in the head. It's funny when your brain all of a sudden goes, oh, right? That's what my brain just did. Oh, wait a minute. It's the one on the side of the planet. It's on the side of the planet over here that we can't see. It is purple, but it's on the side. We got to click it over there. It's the one that's really hard to click. We got to go to that side of the planet, get the stuff, and then go back over to the other side of the planet and get the stuff. That's why we can't see it, because we can't see it. That's what it was. That was funny. That hit me literally like a smack in the face. I was like, Kismet, it's over there, bro. Got to be able to click on it. I got to see it through the clouds. Thanks so much for the follows. We got Gunzuni, is that how you say your name? If I butcher your name, feel free to let me know how to say it right in the chat. Theo Lyons coming in, as well as Keeney coming in, dropping the Dragon Hammer, crushing that follow button, becoming part of the Wasteland Tycoons. Welcome to the stream, everybody. Appreciate you being here. Again, my name is Kismet. I'm a variety streamer. If you like playing games and relaxing, take it easy, hanging out with a lot of epic people, you're in the right place. I want a little bit of juice, that life juice that we squeeze out of every game. Feel free to come on in and hang out. Boom, there it is right there. Boom! Got that sucker. That's a hard one to get. Lots of positivity up in this stream. I try to, try to bring a little bit of positivity to your day because you got enough people trying to tear you down. You need some people lifting you up, showing some of you a good time. That's what we try to do. So feel free to say hello in the chat. People actually say hi back to you. I know, crazy, huh? Crazy, yeah. You go on some people's streams. Sometimes you go in there, there's 10 people in there, no people in there, or there is 10,000 people in there, and not one person says hello to you. I've actually had that happen to me. Gone in there, I say, hi, everybody. Not one person said hi back. But in my chat, you can. Say hello. Watch. Give it a try right now. Say hi in the chat. People actually say hi back to you. Bam. Even I will, too. I'll say hi to you as well. I love talking to people here in the stream. My favorite things to do. All right, we're doing the real hard stuff now. We're taking it from that side of the planet, and we're going to try to take it to the other side of the planet here. This ain't easy. It ain't easy because it's hard to find this darn thing over here. We're just going to randomly... Man, that timing. We're just going to randomly click along the polar edges here and try to grab it. Oh, that's it, man. We win. That's it. We win. We just did the hardest planet. We just did the hardest planet, and now we know the secret. That's the most important part. Because what we're going to do is just take our power clear off of here. Now, we did a test earlier on how many of these RTGs that we do need on the hardest planet. And we've already tried on other planets, which we actually needed less RTGs. So we know that this is going to be the hardest planet. So in theory, this was going to take the most power. And there we go. Uh-oh. We got a bit of a problem here. You're like, Kismet, ah ha ha ha. It doesn't work. Ah, but we got to take this one. Slide it in there. There you go. There you go. You think I forgot, did you? I almost did. So what we're doing is we're pumping all the power from here, and it powers up these monoliths, and then it does something really cool later on. But we're going to go ahead and power this all up. And now we never have to come to this side if we don't want to anymore. But we're going to leave all of our landing pads, I think, at all of these places just for funsies. In case we need to come back for any reason. We're trying to get resources or whatever. We can jump around to different parts of the planet. And take it to a whole mega level. That's it. That planet is done. We just went straight to the hardest planet. We didn't even do all the other ones in between. We did the first planet, which is fairly easy. You just drive your car around, powered up. And then we did the hardest planet, and then we're going to work our way across all the others. So let's go ahead and take a little bit of this organic. Maybe slide that onto here somewhere. Use our packagers here. Hopefully we have enough. Package this stuff all back up again. Bring our medium storage over here. Put all that on there. All of this. Let's go ahead. Take that off of there. Now, you can package this with this on there, but sometimes it gets a little wonky and your stuff will go way off in the distance. So watch out for that. Smarter to take it off of there when you're packaging it, just in case it goes flying. It is kind of funny to watch it do that, though, because you're like, no! And it goes way down there, and it falls down a hole down in the middle of the planet, and then you got to go all the way down there to get it, which is also a fun thing to do, too. I didn't do it that often, but enough that I am not going to risk it. Because, I mean, I could make all this stuff again, because you start with nothing. So all the stuff that I made came from just starting from absolute nothing, and it seems a lot harder than it is. It's really not that hard. Research, go out, find your basic resources, do research the cool stuff, make the bigger stuff, go fly around the planets, get yourself the resources that you need for those particular things, and you're good. You are good. All right, hold on. I feel like we need to go back to our base planet. So let's go ahead and do this. And I think this is going to just take one more trip back. I think so. Yeah, we'll just do one more. And we go. Or I guess we can just go to our next planet, but I don't have any more beacons or anything like that. So we'll just go ahead and regroup back at our primary planet, and then we'll work our way across all the planets, now that we know how to do it. Look at that. Cool. Look. You can actually see all the beacons on all the different sides of the planet. That's cool. Neato. Neato. All right. Back to our primary planet. Bam. Still got plenty of fuel. Looking good. We need a bigger rocket. I know. We do. We need an extra large rocket. That'd be nice. Then I could take all that stuff and leave it in one rocket. And I was trying to figure out a way of taking it all in one trip. I could do it, but it would require a lot of packaging and repackaging and all of that. Which I'm like, I can make a couple trips. No big deal. No biggie. All right, there's our old base there. We're waiting for our new base to come around the side of the planet here. Bam. Just gonna get out, pull the stuff out, get back in, take off again. If we can get the rest of our loot back here, we're gonna consider that a win for tonight. And we'll core all the planets later. I actually, when I first played, I cored every single planet first. And I found all the resources and that stuff. That was incredibly fun to do. But this time, we're going to just power up all the planets first, and then we'll core them and do all of that, which will be pretty fun. Pretty fun. So let's go ahead and launch. Out here again, Aatrox. Get it going on. That huge platform takes up too much space for a table. It is fantastic. I love that big thing because when you put your like you put your chemical station on there, your chemical furnace thingy, then you could put a whole bunch of resources there and just feed it into that thing, which is great because you don't have to keep taking your resources on and off all the time, which does happen. All right, we want the one on the left here. All we got to do is just click it. If we hit this one on the left, we win. That is a win. Clicking it, but I can't quite see it behind the cloud cover, so I'm just kind of clicking in this area. I know it's right about here. Right along that edge. I don't want to accidentally click one of these other ones. And again, you can't see. I wish the beacon came up higher on that side. But I have a feeling that I could just shape up a mountain all the way up into the cloud cover as far up as I could go. And then put a beacon. Then maybe I could see it. I don't know. But right now I can't see it, but I know it's over there. I know it's over there, and I'm going to see if I can click it at some point here. Through the cloud cover. Last time we clicked it right about here. A little bit past here. That's no such luck this time. I know you're over there. Man, that is the hardest one, I think, to get. There it is right there. It's right there. I saw it between the thing. I saws it. Rotate the camera a little bit. Got it. I rotated the camera a little bit around that way so I could see through the cloud. Alright, that's it. So we don't have to come back over here after this. After we get our resources back. Actually, I didn't even have to come back here even now. I could just remake the resource if I wanted to. Or package it all up if I wanted to. But I like the challenge. I like the challenge to see if we could figure that out. This one has the most cloud cover, which makes it the toughest to find all this stuff. But that's it. We done. We go. Adios. Now we don't have to go on the side of that planet anymore. Unless we really need to. Alright, that's a done. Alright. How are we looking on time? Ooh, we're going to finish just in time. Perfecto. Let's go ahead and head back to our primary planet. We'll get geared up next time to make a whole bunch of landing pads. And then we'll just work our way from probably easiest to hardest, since we already did the hard one. And work our way across all the planets. Try to power them all up. Have lots of fun doing that. Still plenty of fuel left. Yeah, it makes me feel like you could go probably faster if I clicked on that, landed, took off again, and then found the next one. But it's kind of relaxing just floating around in space. There you go. Should be able to break it down into 2 smaller packages. That would be cool. Those clouds suck. Yeah, they do. You mean like beacon on top of a gateway? I mean like, yeah, beacon on top of the gateway, or I call it the monolith. But yeah, if you get up on top of the gateway, and then, I already have them on top of the gateway, which you can see on that one. But you could, if you shaped way up into the clouds, right? Because you can actually shape up, if you have enough dirt, you can shape way up in the clouds, put it on the top of the cloud, and then it would be up much higher, which in theory would show outside the clouds. But that's a lot of work, and what we did worked just fine. What we did was just fine. We good. We good. Oh, we didn't put a thing on that one. We didn't put a beacon on that one, but we got it powered up because we just drove our vehicle around. We had a large vehicle. We just drove around, had fun powering up. Now, this is where I started over here. This is, you have like a little house that you start in, or a little space base that you start. Over there, but I don't like to leave my base over there on the side of the planet. I like it to be kind of in the center here. So we found one of these beacons that were in the center, which makes it much easier to land and take off and whatnot to that particular planet, or that particular base. So I moved my entire base very early on from that over here, right by this right here. Boom. Let's go back in one more time to save. And that's a win, everybody. That's a W. That's a big win. See, what you could do is you could, in theory, but you're going to need, no, I guess you could just take this. You could package all of these and put them on this. Take this, package all of these up, and take this, put those on this. You have 4 of them. Put the other 4 on the rest of the table because you have, you know, enough room for all of them, right? So you'd have, you know, 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, you have enough for 8 on there, on that. But then we'd put one of these at the end, so you'd have plenty of room. So all you really need is the tape of this, and then these. But I also need to have the landing pad. So I'm going to need a landing pad, and then possibly the vehicle as well, which I think we put somewhere, yeah, over here. As well. So while we're thinking about it, let's take a look at our landing pad situation. Actually, we'll probably just put this right back up in here. Oops. There we go. So we're gonna need more clay, it looks like. Oh, how convenient. I already got some over here. Convenient that I thought I had enough to make more before we left. Jump, little dude. Alright, so we're going to take our clay here. Put it on in here. Fire it up. Now, what are you talking about? I'm not a hoarder. I'm not a hoarder. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? I don't hoard stuff. I don't hoard resources. I have no idea. I don't recall any hoarding. I don't recall any massive amount of loot that I collect and just keep here for, you know, building reasons. Space Hoarders Anonymous. But you know, you'll find you need a lot of different resources. Some of this resources is stuff that I find that I put in there. And this is really a tiny base for me. This is pretty small. I will actually build one that is way bigger eventually. But right now, we're just kind of, what I'm doing is trying to do the most efficient thing to get me there a bit faster, as opposed to just making a massive base. That's just me. I like to work on efficiency. Like, right, what's the first thing I should open up in the research? What's the next thing I should open up that will help me go a little bit faster? What's the next thing I need that leads me to this thing and the next thing and so on? So I very quickly did, because I've restarted several times. That was like my third playthrough. I get to a certain point, I'm like, okay, let's start over. That's pretty much how I like to play. I like to start over and try to do it even better the next time. All right, we're going to need lots of landing pads. I feel like we're going to start that. Oh, I'm going to run out of time. We'll save game. And that'll remind us what the heck we're doing next time, hopefully. And we're going to go right there. We're going to go to my overseer's office. Let's go to the main menu. Sometimes I forget and I leave the game on. My guy dies or something bad happens. Let's go. All right, everybody. Now, right there in the chat, you're going to see the Kismet Love Train coming up there. We're going to get on the Kismet Love Train. We're going to go out and head out and show somebody some love, show somebody some raid love. I'm getting punchy now. I'm getting just straight up punchy up in here. We're going to go show them some love. We're going to go blow up their channel. I call it the Kismet Love Train. What we do is we go ahead and take all that love that you guys gave to me. We're going to go ahead and amplify that love. We're going to drop it on somebody else. We're going to go over there. We're going to hit that follow button. We're going to put Kismet Love Train, sharing the love. Now, if you do what Specimen just did and Game Killer just did, where you go ahead and just select it, highlight it with your mouse, Control-C to copy, Control-V to paste it in the chat to get ready for that raid, so you can paste it in their channel, or you can just type Kismet Love Train if you're on mobile, or just put a heart or something in there. My mods will actually give you extra Kiz Caps for participating here in the stream, and get ready for that raid while I'm off watching ads while this thing is loading. While it is loading, why do I only have 2 when I clicked on 3? Who did I not get? This one. This one did not load. All right, let's see who we got today. Oh, my time at Porta. We've been playing a little bit of that. That's super fun. Somebody playing out Fallout 76, hoping for the Battle Royale mode. I don't think it's in yet. Oh, he went offline. Aw, bummer. He's a gamer dad. Aw, maybe next time, bro. Maybe next time. I don't know. I'm feeling some my time at Porta here, though. I'm feeling my time at Porta. Maybe a little bit of love there. Looks like this guy just started. Yeah, let's go ahead and give him a little bit of love, though. I love me some 76. Let's see. He's got the better title. I always go for titles, by the way. Yes, all right. He's got the better title. I agree with his title wholeheartedly. All right, let's go ahead and give him some love here. I'm going to go ahead and queue up that raid. There we go. There we go. Let's go ahead and dish out those caps. Wait, it didn't work. Oh, I put it in his chat. That was dumb. That was dumb. Hopefully it didn't warn him that we're going to raid him. There we go. Bam. That was, I'm totally getting punchy. I can tell. Getting a little crazy here. Okay, this person's name is Beredith87. Right now, he has 552 followers. Now, I don't just raid people so they raid me back. I raid them to bring them some love, make them smile in their day. You guys have that power. You have the ability to make someone smile in their day, to go, whoa, what the heck is happening? Right? You have that power to surprise them by blowing up their chat, by putting that Kismet Love Train in there. And we're going to get that going here. Let me go ahead and get myself ready over here to pop that in the chat. There we go. Let's see if we can make him smile. Of course, again, I'll be back tonight. What is tonight? Tonight is Monday. So I will be back tonight, but really tomorrow into Tuesday. So I'll be kind of off at nighttime. But I'll be back on Monday into Tuesday morning at 3 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, playing some more games. We'll be playing some more 76. We'll try to get in some My Time at Porta, power up some more planets maybe in Astroneer. We'll see how it goes. And again, this guy's name is Beredith. Let me actually put him in the chat, too, while I'm at it. Let me go ahead and put those in the chat. Oh, look at all the people who got the extra caps because they participated. There you go. There you go. All right, again, we'll see you next time, everybody. Bye. Hey everybody, Kismet here. Thank you so much for watching this video. Make sure to hit that subscribe button right in the center of the screen. Also check me out live on twitch.tv/Kismet. I'll see you all next time.